I'm live over here on YouTube, so y'all should get on over. Okay, Morehouse man, what year? Um, I love to take photos of scenery and landscaping, and so that's really primarily what I do. But I'm the queen of selfies, and I'm like, instead of doing a selfie, I'm just gonna start getting me a full on tripod, and then I just have a collection of tripods at this point in time, and they hold different types of media. Some holds, like a heavy Canon camera. Some holds phones. Some have their own lighting. Then some cameras have, the light scopes that goes on top of them. Most of what I do for social media is done via my iPhone. Um, and then I got tripods that hold iPads where I'm taking photos from sometimes, or I take videos from when I'm in video with still shots 92. Okay. It's a 92. Okay. All right. You might know my children's dad. Let's see, he graduated in 88. He graduated high school 87. Yeah, them crazy ass Kimballs. But he went to Morehouse when he graduated from out here too. So anyhow, I got a show going on over here. Y'all need to get over to the YouTubes, okay? Crazy Melanin Princess. We live right now. Oh, y'all hold on again, because I gotta go. I'm still getting off over here, but I gotta go get my opening monologue. The hell? And I'll see y'all over here on the YouTube's Crazy Melanin Princess. Okay? YouTube, Crazy Melanin Princess. Me. It's gonna say she's live, and it should have a picture of me right here, right now. Okay. Love you. Bye. You guys hold on. I printed this and didn't grab it. I ain't got my what's name on, people. I don't even have my microphones on. This was happening. I got too much going on today. Like, oh boy, my bag is out. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all big mama bag is out. It's just all downhill. All downhill. Okay. Okay. One thing is, I think we learned, guys. We learned there. And I got something else. Okay, we're green. And I have something else I'm going to add to the show next year, next season rather. Okay, unplug that. We don't got all my pictures in my frame because I don't see them myself. I don't even see myself. I see not myself. I love my audience. Y'all just bear with y'all, big mama. Y'all just be. Oof. She over here trying to. I came over here now. I forgot what the hell I came over here for. I am so disheveled, you guys. I was sick. Oh shit! I'm losing. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I am really. I was sitting here and then I needed to go over there to get something, but I don't remember what exactly it was. So we'll get into the show until I remember. Oh, my mama in picture. Guys, I knew it was something. Okay, my mommy and my daddy. Okay, that's who I needed. Is my mama and my daddy having my back? Okay, because I need my mama and my daddy having my back. All right, tonight I want to discuss something I stumbled across online. As you know, your girl, right? Always stumbling across something online, no doubt. that actually made me stop and think. It was one of those posts about appearance, one of those present yourself the way you want to be received type of messages. And at first glance, it sounded kind of shallow, almost like that social media vanity culture that we talk too often about. But the more I sat with it, the more I realized the conversation may have very little to do with clothes, makeup, money, the aesthetics of it at all. Because the truth is, human beings are constantly presenting themselves to the world. I've been in sales my entire life, or some form of corporate customer service. So I've always had to dress professionally. I've never had a business casual. It was always dressed professional. Now, yeah, on an outing or a specific day, we might be having an event or something. So then it's like, oh, you get to finally wear some business casual. But aside from that, I've always had to dress business professional. And the truth is, as we are presenting ourselves to the world, we're doing it through our appearance. We're through our energies, our posture, our confidence, our silence, our insecurity, through our effort, even through our neglect. Sometimes the way we show up is intentional, and sometimes it's just a reflection of what's happening internally. Some people dress beautifully because they feel powerful. Some people dress beautifully because they're falling apart and to survive. Some people stop caring for themselves because life exhausted them. And some people reinvent themselves outwardly because inwardly they're trying to become someone new. So tonight's conversation isn't really should people care about appearance? The real question is, who are we trying to become? Hey, Richard, you made it. And I just got started. So if you I'm like you can slide the button down and you can go see the open monologue because I'm at the end of it, but it's really good. um, so the real question is, who are we trying to become? And are we presenting ourselves in alignment with that person? Are we dressing for validation, for attraction, for protection, for status, for survival, or because we finally believe we deserve care? And deeper than that, if nobody were watching at all, who would we still choose to become? Welcome to my life, after. I am your host, the crazy and princess, aka Big Mama. And let me see if my will adjust. Name our show today is The Psychology of Appearance. And how did I get to wanting to talk about this? In the opening monologue that you missed, Richard, I spoke of seeing as you know, everything happens from a rabbit hole. However, I started with seeing a social media post that said something about dress for, just telling you about dress good, dress like this, dress da 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 da. And I was like, I don't think that they're saying it in that aesthetics, fancy way of being, um, that would be hyperbolic, but in the way of saying, oh, you need to drive this, look like this, wear Gucci and Chanel. Not that, but show yourself, dress for the way in which you want to be received. And or that was my take on it. Maybe that wasn't what it said, but that was my take on it because the way in which it read, it wasn't condescending, cocky, or arrogant, but more informative, which I love those kind of posts. And so that's what it was that's what it was telling me. I went down the rabbit hole and I said, well, tell Tell me more. Tell Big Mama more. And I figured that there had to be some type of psychology behind the way in which we dress. We get scrutinized for it. We hear this about it. Um, Age appropriateness, style appropriateness, length appropriateness. And of course, much of this is the scrutiny that women get, but men get a lot of it as well. Women have more garments, so you'll want to say more things about more items. Men tend to, you want them to just look good all the time because you want everybody to look good all the time. So that's what the show's about. Welcome, 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 welcome. I ask that, I beg, I plead, I grovel at you to please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That little bell up there, now let me tell y'all, just let me tell you, that if you hit the notification button, it is not going to notify your ass if you don't already have your notifications on YouTube, because that's how that works. If they ain't on YouTube and you hit the bell, you ain't gonna get notified. You was not gonna be notified. Okay, so go on and hit the notification, and more than anything, share and ask a friend to subscribe. If everybody, you know how we can grow the community. Okay, we can have a community cookout on Big Mama, but they would have to pay me first. So as always, I thank y'all for showing up. I know you could be anywhere else on this good Wednesday evening, but y'all chose to be right here with your Big Mama. So I love you and I appreciate you for that. In our time capsule, now here's the thing. The show was supposed to be yesterday, and I'm delayed. So in our time capsule, we're just going to put it in there a day late. Of Mark's 100th birthday of the smooth sounding bluesy jazz musician known as Miles Davis. Happy earthly, universally, awesomely great 100th birthday to the soul and the music man himself, jazz man himself, Miles Davis. I implore you guys to take a deep breath with me. After all those words that I just said, I need one. I need one. Do you need one? I think we all could use one. And one thing I need to do before I take that breath, keep up. Okay. Hit my do not disturb. Okay. So on a count of three. 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Jesus. For another day. Father, hallelujah. Today we're best authentic presence. Our authentic presence. We are authentically present in all ways, in every way. Our focus is alignment. There we go again, because that's ultimately our goal this year was to be intentional, because that's how we drive ourselves to unison called alignment of the things that we want out of life. We are driving and we go get them. So it's the two things meeting. We're going to meet there. We ain't gonna go here and do this and do that. We're going to go and align with what we said we're going to do. We stand it on it and we are doing it. That's what we're not going to do all this other stuff that we ain't going to do that no more. And then we go, when we do it, we're aligning ourselves, our words, and our actions. Theme, present versus presence. So we can understand the because that's where the psychology of this whole thing, that's where the meat and potatoes, where the road and the rubber meets. People say where the rubber meets the road, and I'm backwards. Where the road, whatever. Let's just get this out of the way. I deserve to be present. I deserve to present myself with care, intention, and love. And we do. We deserve to present ourselves with care, with intention, and with love. And we are talking about this today. And when you find that alignment between, because it's not about I'm having a self-care day. We should be taking care of self every day. Because when we don't, it shows. Where? Appearance. Our Black Business Spotlight. This week, someone who can help you with your appearance, should you decide you like to. My friend Kelly Herlick, I've been married or not, but I do know that she is a proprietor of this facility. Crush Studio in Windsor Hills, Los Angeles, California, 3019 West Slauson Avenue. Again, Body Crush Studio for all of your body sculpting and get your body right. Okay, go there and bodycrushstudio.com and check out her services. Political climate. I am asking again that you scrutinize that ballot. Have you dropped yours off already? I'm getting ready to go through mines tonight with my son, and we'll be ready to drop ours in the mail. And yeah. So yeah, vote, please. Please. It is very pertinent and important. And I know the community that, which is mine, right here, community, we vote. So I appreciate they're gonna burp. What would I be if I don't burp for y'all? Trump is still in office. We still in a war. Gas is high as giraffe pussy, and we can't afford gas or groceries anymore. That's the political climate. Seriously, go vote so some of that shit can change because that affects us. So don't say I don't do politics because politics for damn sure do you. Okay, it will do you and do you in a way you don't want to be done. So you might want to do it. Okay, ain't got to whoop that pussy, pussy. Okay, kids are all right. We picked up Chopper on Friday in literally about 3 minutes, moving him out of his apartment in 3 minutes. This kid is y'all nephew. Y'all saw him on last year's show, last season's show. Yeah, we are in season 3. Last that was last season. Yeah, the 3-part series about the COVID phenomenon. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, move the boy out. He's a simple man, as he said. He is very pretty. He's pretty much simple. Yeah. Picked him up in 3 minutes, and that was it. Aja, she off today. How apropos, right? Sterling here, he ready to leave me, and I need to get this man a plane ticket because he on my heels. Before we get in the show, I got a funny. You know, it's always the most supercilious post, and it's like, what? It's so stupid, but it make Big Mama laugh. It said, only in black families do you have a 25-year-old with a 2-year-old uncle. And that's so very true. It could be true of many cultures, but we know it to be true because I'm the youngest of 10. Although I am older than all of but me, one nephew that was older than I was by 5. He was 5 years younger. And then the next, my parents' next child is the exact same as me. But my niece Starla, who's typically on the line, she's in November. I'm in July and she's in November. That's some funny stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah. My life health update. We ain't got no update. So Richard, if you're online, I don't got no update. Ain't no update. Nothing right. Still in limbo. I have to meet with the ENT here shortly. I have some appointments coming up like in June, and we're going to have surgery to remove this goiter out of my neck. It's hard to see it because I'm a woman, but yes, to uh, take my thyroid out. So we're gonna take my thyroid out. because that's what I got to do. That's what we're down to. Nothing else has worked in these past 5 years that we've tried. I went into remission and came right back and all this other stuff. So anyhow, that's that. My back is out. Ain't nothing else new on that home front. And Friday after we picked up Chopper, Sterling and Aja rode with us to go pick him up. We came back, picked up my sister, or we met my sister, my Raven, my girl Kay, who is usually on the line, who might be on the line. She's like, I'm always on the line. I just didn't say nothing. So we went to Cosm and had a freaking ball watching the playoff game. That was Friday night. So was that game? Look at. I knew it. So we had a ball. Hey, KK. So yeah, we had oh my gosh, we had such a good time. My cousin Marcus, Mike, but Sterling and Michael stayed home, but Mike and Marcus came, and then all girls. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun. So much. That was time. That was a good family time. I had a ball. That just kicked my whole weekend off, and I was so tired because I had to wake up so early because my car is still in the shop, or it was, well, it still is in the shop, but it was still in the shop. And I had to wake up to go rent a car to drive out to Santa Barbara, come back home from picking that boy up, then go to Cosm. So I was tired. Came home because I knew this whole weekend is like jam packed with events. So Saturday morning, I went to brunch for my sister in law Victoria's birthday brunch. Although she lives in Vegas, she came and had my niece Kaiser through her birthday weekend out here. And so Saturday morning we went to Castaways. It was beautiful. Brunch was beautiful. Had a good time. Drinks was nice. Company was great. And then later that night, because I came home and went to sleep, then I woke up. Then later that night, I went out to my other girlfriend's house. And child, they cook up. My friends is a cook up. We is a cut up. All we know how to do is cut up. We ain't got no sense. And that was it. That was it for Saturday. Then Sunday, I knew that we were originally going to the winery, to Cello Winery, which now she got me still wanting to go because she called an audible when we was on our way to meet up for the sprinter van that she got for us to go to the winery, and said, I don't want to go there no more. I want to go here. And so we went to a restaurant in Costa Mesa called Descanso. And I'm like, I know I've been here before. And so I had visited the one in Mid Wilshire. They took the property of that Marie Callender, the Marie Callender. And so, child, we had a good time. We turned that place out. We ate well. We had food comped. And then we left and went to one of the events that I'm promoting at 1010 Wines. And although nice, the promoter needs some work on that one. And I guess because it's only the second time we had the event, it was pretty top heavy with females and not enough men. And I don't know if it's because it's a Sunday, the game is on. I think that could be a selling point. Not that it's a selling point come it's a sports bar atmosphere, but you won't miss the game by being there either. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it's a cool posh spot, and you can also watch like there'll be TVs to where you can actually see the game. So because we know it's playoff season, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna watch this game first and then I'll go where I'm gonna go. I understand that, but you can do both at the same place. It needs to have men there. There's no reason why they're not there in the playoff zone and they there and it's a bunch of females. That's cute because we all was cute. All my people was cute. Um, and if my face on the flyer, I'm bringing cute people. If I'm on the flyer, we come. We come. My girl Kay, we come. This is how we coming. Now we might be loud. We might drink you under the table. I'm gonna get off that. But we cute though. I'm like, nigga, y'all like the niggas in the club. Shots fired. I'm sorry. Like, dang, we is kind of. Okay, I get it. I see it. Hey, self-reflection. Anyhow, Monday went to this pool party. It was just too much going on. It was when I knew I peopled as much as I could people for a whole weekend. Because you already know what I'm talking about, okay? You already know what I'm talking about. Talk about us. Like, we gonna get managed. We ain't supposed to be managed. We're supposed to be ladies. Present ourselves like ladies. Not being loud, yelling at these TVs, and just drinking. And y'all see, I ain't even got a drink tonight. You know why? To the shovel. Ain't got nothing to even pour one in if I wanted one. So, there's that. And pool party was cool. It started to get popping, and my social anxiety was going through the roof. And I was trying to leave like 20 minutes after I got there, but because Raven's like, I gotta be here, and because she there. Now I gotta be there because she there. I love my Raven, but she crazy. We was all crazy. The kid ass came. That was wild. I said, where the hell these people come from? Oh my God, just so many different like groups of people. Like, why are you here at this? Where you come from? And I wondered if it was, and they said it was from the flyer. So I guess, see, that's something. That's something, Big Mama. You over there doing something? Kiona, we just got to figure out our lives, girl. Okay, Daily Digest. I'm going to run through this because don't nobody really care. I heard Ray J got knocked out, and then after he got knocked out, subsequently, because he had been knocked out, and I guess he was unknocked out, and then they had to rush him to the hospital later on. What is wrong with this young man? Like, it needs a whole show in itself to dissect him. Because baby, what's wrong? To the point of what's wrong. It's gotten real wrong till you want to ask him what's wrong. Is how wrong it is now. Like, Ray J is dangerous levels now. And I'm sure your family doesn't want, they don't want that. Nobody wants it. You know, you have young children. Come on, man. Get it together. Get it together. What you do for show, you do. You can't, unless people are hella mismanaging money, which is plausible. Why are y'all still doing all this crazy shit for money? Crazy stuff. You're not working. I can see, oh, you're on a TV show. Oh, you're doing this. No, you're doing crazy stuff to continuously have yourself, your name, your profile, your image, your name in people's mouths. You want to be on TMZ every other week for an antic or something. That shit, that's crazy, brother. Get it together. Get it together, young man. Rob Bass passed away. That's so sad because that It Takes Two, baby. Rob Bass, 80s parties, 90s parties. Oh my gosh. Lord have mercy. You're dancing. Like you came to your whole body is you losing weight. God rest his soul. Kevin Hart's response to the roast. Did you see it with Charlamagne? He said, fuck you, black people. Yeah, no. Y'all should have known better. Somebody on the flip. Naomi Osaka. Did you see that she threw an all black party for the black tennis players, the top black tennis? They mad about it. Mad about it. Calling her every single thing as to why white people should have been invited to her party. You know how many people got black people at their party all the time with not one white person? All the people, all the time. We all have it. All the time. You just got your friends there. You don't have no white friends, so you ain't got no white person at the party. You're not about to just go find a white person to bring them to your party. So if she wanna invite all of her top hitters to her party for a black excellence party, how dare you question that level? And we're going to stick a pin in that one because I want to turn back to that on my closing show about racism. St. Mary's. Have you guys heard about the whole St. Mary's debacle situation that happened a few weeks ago? You may have seen it posted on people's pages and cryptic because no one's really talking about what happened. What didn't happen. It's speculation because if someone posts something, you say, "Oh, what happened?" Unless they tell you in your DM, they don't respond to the post on the comment section where you ask the original question. So I did some digging to get a better understanding of it, as I am alumni of St. Mary's Academy, Red Tide 95. And so I find a message. I'll summarize it because I don't have it before me. It's very lengthy, so I wouldn't read it anyway. But a mother of a young lady, her daughter is a student who was on the track team, I believe. I guess in some clubs or maybe perhaps. It is prom season. It is graduation season. She's a senior. Her student, this is again based off of what she has stated in her write up that's public. The mother says that her daughter was jumped by two or three other students that attend the school. And the three other students, two of them may have gotten 1 day suspension. The other one had 2 days suspension. Her daughter, on the flip, has been stifled from being able to participate in, as you know, track season is on the back end of the year. Her track career ended when this event happened. They will not allow her to run any longer. The school will not allow it based off of what this mother is saying. She has not been able to participate in prom. They will not allow her to walk the stage. And she is also not able to attend any of the graduation. Like if you go to Magic Mountain or if you go to Disney, she can't do that thing with them too. And when she was called to the office because of the fight, she saw because she knew them by name, the three other students that jumped her child. When she saw them in the hallway, she either mouthed or said something to the girls, as you know us mothers would say. And she said, "I know I shouldn't have said that to those girls." Right? There are many alum who are siding with the school. I'll tell you this. I was that kid. I went to St. Mary's, and I didn't get in a fight, but there was a threat of a fight that I beat someone up. Me and this is two teenagers getting ready to go into a tiff, and the other girl was scared. She was bullying this other girl, so I'm standing up to her because it ain't my own fight. It's me saying, stop messing with this person. So my father goes to the school during the meeting because I gotta go, and then to know my dad is to know that this wasn't gonna go well, and everybody said, "Yeah, you. What time is it? When is your meeting?" It's like it's this afternoon. It's like tonight at 6 o'clock, and everybody said you're gonna get kicked out of school, and I said, "I know that I am." And the reason why is because in that parent handbook, one of the biggest things is parents cannot make any threat to a child, a student, the school itself, a teacher, faculty, staff. I knew because my mother was in prison at that time. I knew that my father going up to the school after what had happened, I knew I was going to get kicked out of school because my father was not about to contain any of what he had to say. And he was going to say a whole lot of what he going to do. And it's all promises. Ain't not near threat. He promised. He going to come up there and he going to make a real ass promise. And I'm like, it's going to go bad and it's going to go bad quick. He went to the disciplinary hearing. It went bad. It went bad quick. When he pulled out the stick of dynamite and said, blow this whole shit up, if you think that you gonna kick my daughter out of this school before completing the remainder of the year with all of the exact same everything that she was gonna do until the closeout of the year, she'll change schools in that next year. That's why my 12th grade year I was at Pacific Palisades High School and not St. Mary's. I didn't graduate from St. Mary's because I got kicked out towards the end of the 11th grade. But I did finish the school year. I just got kicked out. And so that's why. And so that is what's happened to this little girl. As a result of her mother going up there, telling them little girls, I should beat you, which all mothers have. Hey, two things can be true. St. Mary's has a code of conduct. I fell victim to it myself. So I understand it. Can't nobody say, oh, well, put yourself in that little girl's shoes. I'm the little girl in this whole ass fucking story. The person who had perfect grades, perfect this, perfect everything, got kicked out, standing up to a fucking bully. So that's why my daddy was really pissed off. Like, she's standing up to some shit y'all not handling. And now she gonna get kicked out. It's like, well, she not getting kicked out over that. She getting kicked out because you came up here with stick of dynamite talking about you about to kill everybody. That's why I got kicked out. And that's why they're doing this shit to this little girl. Because her mama came up there and said some wild stuff. And that's ultimately the thick of the skinny. That's the whole story in a nutshell. And so St. Mary's don't play. I just wasn't a senior when it happened. So I didn't get ripped of that. And my daddy also wasn't going for that. Now, see, if my mama was up there, one, I wouldn't have got kicked out. If my mama was, not in prison, but that's what I was going through at that particular time. Being the anti-bully at school. Yeah, so that's what, yeah, okay. So let's get into the psychology of appearance. Are we dressing for attraction, perception, or identity? So a few concepts to this. One of them is enclothed cognition. It's a real phenomenon in psychology. It's what we wear can subtly influence how we think, feel, and behave. I was like, see, I knew it was something because sometimes people dress up, like they got confidence. You see these makeover shows and people go from that to like, damn, like, oh, you can see something come alive and blossom in them. People wearing clothing associated with professionalism often reports feeling more focused or confident. That's crazy how those two things go hand in hand. Athletes often describe feeling game ready once they put the uniform on. The psychology between this and this, the way in which we act, perform, and because remember again, what was it? It was we're always presenting ourselves through our appearance, the energy that we have, our confidence, the posture that we have, the effort, and also that frumpy ass neglect. Someone wearing clothes they personally associate with strength or attractiveness may literally carry themselves differently. When you feel like you got on the sexiest dress, you start to, your body just start to sway and are like, ooh, I am just like sassy. Like, ooh, bitch. Like you that girl, you know? As opposed to, yeah, nigga, like, oh, ha, ha, my Raiders and da da da. You know, like you, it's different, right? And it is. They're not, your clothes aren't changing who you are, but they can change the state in which you operate from. I wouldn't come at somebody like that in a dress or dressed up. That's not what I'm wearing tonight. I'm wearing a new, like Patti LaBelle, I got a new attitude. Okay? Think. I feel different in sweatpants cleaning my house than I do walking into a room in a fitted blazer and heels. And you do. When you walk in, okay, you already know. You over there like, bitch. Versus I'm about to vacuum. You ain't walking like that affects your posturing. It affects your speech. You're more firm, assertive when you're dressed up, professional. When it's your kids, they running all over you. Ain't nobody listening to you. You ain't trying to command a room. You are, but you ain't because you really don't care. You know, eye contact, energy, your behaviors, your giving. You know, it's a performance to a degree, but it's not because it is you. And then you have this another concept is, so the first one was what, enclothed cognition. The second one is self perception theory. Because again, we're talking about the psychology of our appearance. Humans watch themselves the way they watch other people. Your brain constantly asks, what do my actions say about me? So if you constantly present yourself with care, your brain sometimes interprets that as, I must really value myself. And you do. When you take care of your shit, your stuff about you, you do be like, I don't want nothing around me that's less than something that's taking care of itself. Because, yeah, right? The reverse can happen too. If I'm not putting effort into myself, maybe I don't matter right now. Not always, of course. Someone can be in a pajamas and have a tremendous self-worth because that's how that works. But repeated patterns can influence your identity. The third concept is people make rapid judgments. Whether we like it or not, humans make or create impressions within seconds. We make rapid judgments. The minute we see somebody, we immediately judge them. Immediately. Based off of their posture, their confidence, their all of it. That we are their energy, their appearance, the way you look. That you it's a constant judgment on who we believe we're dealing with. Research repeatedly finds people unconsciously infer things such as competence, warmth, confidence, trustworthiness, status, and health based on appearance cues. Just the way you walk in a room tells me a whole lot about the person. It's judgment to a degree because it can be wrong. And it's not because we're shallow, because humans are, but that's not the reason behind it. It's not because we're shallow monsters, but because our brains evolved to process massive amounts of information quickly. So immediately it does it, whether you want to do it or not. It doesn't make you a bad person. You can't stop doing it if you want it to. It's going to automatically do it. So appearance can also function as a signal. The important distinction: appearance creates an opening, character is going to sustain a relationship. So somebody can look as fancy. So yeah, you could be suited and all of that other stuff, look good, smell good, and be a good devil. Show can. Two things can exist. Two things can be true, like the St. Mary story. Right and wrong at the same damn time. Right and wrong at the same damn time. Looking polished may get you some attention. Kindness, intelligence, humor, consistency, and emotional depth is going to determine what's to come after that. The fourth concept is identity-based behavior. Well, remember, the other one is self-perception theory. This one is identity-based behavior. The most powerful part may not be attracting others, it may be attracting one's self. People often ask, what do I want? Psychologically, a stronger question could be, who am I becoming? Because we're always becoming something, whether you want to or not, you are. You might just be an old ass young acting motherfucker, or an old ass unevolved, or an old ass something, but you gonna continue to get old, so you might as well evolve with the times. Like, it just gets better with time. Like, keep on getting better. Keep on now. Keep on. If someone sees themselves as healthy, they'll exercise. So that's that internal identity base, the way in which you see yourself, your behaviors based off of my self determination. If you see yourself as disciplined, you keep your promises. If you see yourself as creative, you fucking create. Presentation can become a ritual that reinforces identity. Not I'm pretending to be successful, more I'm reminding myself who I'm working toward becoming. And that's why you do the shit. In closing, where social media sometimes gets shaky is here. Looking like a thing is not the same thing as being a thing. Expensive clothes don't equal confidence, and luxury doesn't equal value. A polished exterior can hide loneliness, anxiety, doubt, misery, and the like. We talked about this on Dressed Up Misery. Some people wear confidence because they have confidence, whereas some people wear confidence because they're searching for it. Sometimes it's a mixture of both. The healthiest version of that Instagram message might have been that I read initially: Present yourself in a way that reflects your values and the energy you want to embody, not simply the image you want others to approve of. Because when we see it for ourselves, we feel it for ourselves, that positive reinforcement. Because remember, we're treating ourselves with kid gloves, with grace, with love, like we are little bitty tiny babies that we don't want to drop, we don't want to hurt. If we talking about we want to handle ourselves with the utmost love and care, we are forgiving ourselves when we vomit and spit up all over the clothes that you just put on us. It's okay, baby. And you still get kisses and hugs and loves. That's how we want to treat ourselves. That no matter what we do, how we mess up, we still love ourselves and it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. And we'll fix it. Together, we'll fix it. Right? And in that self love, that takes a lot of us redirecting and re-steering where we are on that wheel of change and getting ourselves more centered and aligned by being intentional with our words and our actions, being disciplined and doing what we say that we're going to do. Our word actually means something. So, present yourself in a way that reflects your values and the energy you want to embody, not simply the image you want others to approve of, because that's ultimately the goal. It isn't performing for an audience, it's alignment between how we feel inside and how we show up outside. That could actually be it. So, again, are we dressing for attraction, perception, or identity? My on purpose, I don't even have one. I've never not had one for y'all. But you know what? I can definitely find one for you. That's what Big Mama can do, okay? Oh, ta 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 ta. What I can do is find for you a little. Um, what I can do, all that I can do, all I can. Oh, hey, hey, oh, hey. Okay, let your big mama find you something. That's not what I want. Okay. Hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. I like this one. Everything is temporary emotions, thoughts, people, and scenery. Do not become attached. Just flow with it. That is truly the life of Buddhism. That right there is exactly what it is. Because there's nothing that we can do about those things. We worry so much about things we can't change. We really need to stop worrying about them because we can't change it. So just let them come and go. They pass through us, people, places. We feel it. We hurt when they leave. We love when they come. We cry when they go. And that's what lives do. That's what one life will always hold and incubate. So that's my on purpose. My low of the week is I want my car back. It's time. Huh? It's time. Time to get my car. I need it back because I'm taking this one back. I'm not about to keep paying y'all no $40 a day. I understand that might be low or whatever, but Big Mama ain't got it, and I still got to pay for my car. So see, it's eating into the car money. Yeah. So yeah. Mm. Um, Anybody got time or energy or money for that? So yeah, tomorrow I gotta take this car back and I guess I'll Uber back home until they tell me a little bit something. Or maybe maybe I'll go up there in the morning and see what's going on. That might be the way to get an answer if she don't call me prior to. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do because it's not far. So yeah, I'll go and do that. Thank you guys for that. My high of the week was celebrating my sister-in-law, have fun, being with my family. You know, that is always fun. Family night, fun. Like just this whole weekend was just everybody. I think I just tapped like almost everybody. It's just like everybody. It's just so much, almost everybody. I ain't had Nikki, so I'm about to get off the line and call her now because I need a little bit of that. I need some of my little sis. She's my big sis, but because she like that tall, yeah. So I need a little bit of that. So yeah, that's my high. Been with all my loved ones, and that's pretty much it. That's all we got for the week. My closing affirmations. I have some more. I actually do for you guys too, as it relates to this subject. I do. Let's see. I allow my presence to speak louder than my image. I honor the version of myself I am evolving into. I attract people who value my authenticity. I release the need to perform for validation. And as always, you deserve to live in peace, not pieces. I love y'all. I thank you. I appreciate you. And y'all already know you ain't got to go home, but you do got to get up off my line. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Bye y'all.